This is the push-up with the 4-2-1 tempo. So I'm building form. I'm getting all of those supporting, stabilizing muscles involved. So we have to make sure that our form is correct. So a proper push-up is I want to keep my body as level as I can throughout the whole movement. As I lower to the ground, my chest touches first. If I was going to go all the way down, then my hips. So we never want to allow our hips to drop below the chest. So I'm keeping my core nice and tight, shoulders down away from the ears. My goal is to also keep my shoulder blades fixed, so not allow them to squeeze together as I go down towards the floor, and also not pull them all the way apart and overextend. Both of those things will cause me to lose activation of my chest. The position of my hands can be right underneath my shoulders, and my elbows, we don't want them to go straight out to the sides this way. We don't need them all the way tucked in for this push-up as well. That'll be more of a tricep push-up. We want to be like an arrow, so about 45 degrees. So you can do this from your knees if you need to, or at a regular push-up position. So I'll show the regular first and then the modified. So I'll start at the top. My core is nice and tight, back is flat. I'm gonna lower to the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, push. Good, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, push. So my goal is to try to get to at least 90 degrees at the elbow every time. If you have a yoga block, that can be a good marker of where you're going to lower to every time, or anything else that's similar. A block of wood. You could fold up a sweatshirt and put it there. That'll ensure that even when we're not trying to cheat, sometimes when we get a little tired, and especially with that tempo, it makes it tough. So I'll show a modified real quick if at any point you need to switch to that, because of course we're working on form. So if you feel like your form is going to break down, there's no problem going to modified. So I'm going to have my knees down, and I'm going to try to make a straight line from the top of my head to my tail, or through my knees, I should say. Same position with the arms, shoulders pulled down away from the ears, and we're going to lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, push. So it's regular pace on the way up. One thing that sometimes people experience with push-ups is a lot of pain in their wrists. So what you can do is almost grip the ground. So I have a little bit of a raise here that I'm pulling back, and that's going to help activate some muscles in the forearm and take some pressure off my wrist. So that is the push-up with tempo.